Day 4, let's go. So we may not be racing today. There's still a lot we're doing. We're still here, we're still working. We've got to get a new motor in the funny car since we pulled it out last night. We've got to get both cars packed up and ready to go to the next race in the trailer. And I'd like to go through and get some of the trailer cleaned up and fixed while we have this day of work while everybody's here. Another thing I'd like to do is I've been seeing some comments asking about the team. So today I would like to go through and introduce everybody on the team and have them tell a little bit about themselves.
I'm Austin. Basically the best there ever was. I don't really know what to do with my hands. Few heads in the cars and about anything else but the clutch. James Wade, Steve's loud. Kind of do a little bit of everything. I worked full time on these things for a long time, so help the kids out with the cylinder head stuff, the body stuff, because I did a lot of carbon stuff when I was with horses, and that's about it.
My name's Steve Woolworth. I do clutch on the funny car in the dragster. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I've been doing this since about 1996. Love every minute of it.
Go. Hey, I'm Max. I'm Terry's full-time guy. I do the tires, and I'm, you know, like I said, I'm kind of new, so I'm still learning a lot of stuff. But
Hang on.
we'll get there. Hopefully, I can get to the point where I know a good amount about everything, and I could be the right-hand man around here.
LeBron James, I fight bad guys in Arkham.
I'm Anthony Amprin. I work on the heads of the funny car and the dragster.
My name is Ray Roble. I help out Terry Haddock Racing on the top fuel and funny car. Help out on the bottom end, tires, whatever needs to be done. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Big fan of motocross, supercross. Love all forms of motorsports.
I'm going through and cleaning and oiling all of the sliders on all of the toolboxes in the trailer because a lot of these drawers really struggle to come out. I've already oiled this one, so this one does nice, but while I'm going through and oiling them and making them work better, I'm also cleaning them and making them look nicer. I just cleaned up a pile of these sleeves that we pulled out of the motor this weekend, and they're over here ready to go in the parts bucket. If any of you guys are out here at the races and want to get a souvenir, we usually always have a parts bucket filled with rods and pistons and valves and sleeves and all that kinds of stuff for sale. So if you want to get one, always make sure to come on by. The motor is back in the funny car. Steve's putting a clutch in, and before it goes away, I'm going to bridge it so that it's ready for Reading. So there was a comment on one of my videos this weekend about bridging the motor, and people are confused about it, so I wanted to go over what bridging the motor is and the process of doing it. So I have this sheet written out. This is for the first qualifying session in Reading, and we've got all 8 cylinders on the motor and 2 lines down here for the averages. So what I do is I take this gauge that we have, I put it flat against the deck of the deck of the block, and make sure it is zeroed out. And then over here, I put it on number 1 and wiggle it back and forth to make sure it's on the deck of the block and not up on the sleeve. Then I turn the motor, and I always bring it to where it's just underneath the deck. So right now it is about 55 thousandths underneath the deck of the block. And as it comes around, it was at 0. So I know I can start from there. It's going to be 0, 100, 200, and then that's when I start slowing down because it's going to give me the height off the deck of the piston. So right, hey. Why are you? Okay. So right now I'll move it up until its top point, which is right about. It was right at 255. So I will write in my notebook for number 1, 255. And then I go through and do that with all of the cylinders. So now that we have all the numbers for all of the cylinders, I'll take my calculator out and average all of them. So 1, 3, 5, and 7 is 245 plus 219 plus 241. Is that a 4?
This team has really been on and off. Rick Jackson Motorsports.
So you get 950 and divide it by 4. It equals 237 and a half. So 237.5. And for this side, it's 890 divided by 4. It's 222.5. So I'm going to go through and double check all of these to make sure these two numbers are right, but that is the process of bridging a motor. And this is used to get the average height of the pistons off the deck to help Dad pick gaskets. Alright, we're loading the toolboxes and putting them away. After that, we get the tables and the golf cart and some tires, and after that's the funny car. So it's going to be pretty quick and pretty easy to pack up. We do still have to take the awning down, which will take a few minutes, but we should be out of here in a few hours. Driver. Hello, funny car. You do be looking pretty sexy down there. The funny car is put away until ready. We will see you soon, funny car. Hello, dragster. How are you, Mr. Uber, sir? This weekend did not go the way we wanted it to, but overall, I'd say it was still a good weekend. It's always a good weekend being at the track with your friends and your family, and this is still what we love to do regardless of how the weekend turns out. So tomorrow we head back to Texas. I'm sure there'll be a video about that and whatever adventure we have tomorrow morning. And then this week we'll be at the shop for a few days, so I'll be working on the Camaro, working on my truck, working on all kinds of things. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those YouTube-y things. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, all that stuff, and never give up.